Well, good morning to you, web spiders. It's actually still Thursday afternoon, and I'm recording this ahead of time because I'm not in the building on this Friday morning, September 18th. Have a really exciting thing going on in my family. My son, Ben, is getting married to his sweetheart, Kate. And so for today and tomorrow, I'm going to be celebrating a wedding in my family. So make sure that you make good choices in the web, okay? I have some exciting things to announce. In fact, today, Friday, is our first Career Cafe Day. And Career Cafe is something that's hosted by Mrs. Clendenning, and she has invited a guest who actually, this guest, their profession is that they're a doctor. So there's going to be a doctor in Career Cafe today. Just a reminder that Mrs. Kinsey's room, Logan Heldman, Lily Christakos, Xander McKay, Alyssa Klein, Hunter Richardson. Mrs. Walter's room, Harper Hyatt, Lulu Johnson, Edgar Tisdale, Olivia Lombardo Armstrong, and Aubrey Losi. Mrs. David's room, Ryan Dean, Memory Hahn, Xander Schutz, Ivy Soto, and Jamie McCombs. And in Mrs. Taylor's room, Elena Eldridge, Lillian McTarcy, Adam Ott, Wyatt Nicholson, and Allison Stoley. You guys are invited to Career Cafe today. So Mrs. Clendenning will come get you just a little bit early so that you can get your trays and get ready for Career Cafe. We have another exciting thing going on the web today from 12:30 to 1. Helping Hands is sponsoring a Sunday bar for our local law enforcement and firefighters to thank them for everything that they do for us. So that is kind of cool. I know that Fridays typically is our day that Mrs. Clendenning, Mrs. Bartram hands out all of our Reading Counts awards. And today at 2 o'clock, teachers, you have an email with this list too, but I just wanted to give you a shout out on announcements and congratulate the following kids for reaching the next level in Reading Counts. So congratulations to Abram Botkin, Camden Sanders, Reagan Hunter, Isabella Martinez, Cooper Urban, Tristan Dodd, Nathan Heyman, Gage McCoon, Christian Stoner, gotta take a deep breath, the list is getting longer, Gabe Barone Martinez, Ethan Bergman, Liliana Martinez, Adam Ott, Nick Smock, Asa Stevens, Maya Alvey, Bryce Cruiser, and Dylan Harris. Wow, that is a lot of reading going on the web. Congratulations to you guys for reading, for taking and passing your quizzes, for getting more Reading Counts points. So very proud of you. So at 2 o'clock today. So don't come to, the office after morning announcements or anything. Reading Counts, 2 o'clock. So that is way after FIT is over, okay? And you'll go to Mrs. Bartram's room to get those prizes. So proud of you. Now, I'm going to talk about something kind of serious, okay? Teachers, if you could really help me out with this. We've been doing a little investigative work upstairs, especially in the boys' bathroom, okay? And what we're noticing is when we do bathroom checks in the morning, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I should go back to 10 o'clock. Up to 10 o'clock, we're not seeing any issues in the boys' bathroom upstairs. At the 11 o'clock check, I hate to say this, but there is potty all over the boys' bathroom floor. Now, what happens between 10 and 11 o'clock in the web? Our specials classes start. Now, I'm not saying that it is specials classes going to the bathroom making the mess in the boys' restroom, but we aren't seeing any mess in the morning at all ever. We're checking every day. And then as soon as specials classes start, we're starting to see a mess in the boys' bathroom. So I'm going to ask teachers, and this is kind of hard because our schedules are tight, try to always make sure that your kids go to the restroom before they go to specials, and then specials teachers, if at all possible, limit the number of kiddos that go to the bathroom during your classes, okay? And if we limit, not very many people are going, and we still have a mess, we can probably decipher who's making the mess up there, okay? It's really just not being a good citizen if you are using the bathroom and you are not getting your potty in the potty or in the urinal. That's gross. Someone else is having to clean up your potty. That's gross. Okay, so let's be a good citizen and make sure that we are using the potty right. Speaking of good citizens, do you know in breakfast this morning, I saw 2 different kids go back because they saw a straw wrapper or a package on their table. I don't even think it belonged to them. As they were walking by, they just saw some extra trash, so they picked it up, carried it with them, threw it away when they were throwing their stuff away, and that is definitely a sign of good citizenship. So I'm going to ask you to not only do that in the cafeteria in the morning, but let's try to do that at lunchtime too. Do you know if each person just took a double check, picked up an extra item, maybe something fell on the floor, maybe something was on the table, you would save Mrs. Lacefield, our wonderful custodian, so much time. You know, she may be able to go wax a floor or tidy something else up instead of having to pick up all the things that are left behind, that students leave behind in the cafeteria. So I would love to see that good citizenship. If you would go ahead and stand right now, and we'll have a moment of silence. And now let's do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Did you guys enjoy seeing the walking club this morning? I thought that was kind of cool. Thursday mornings, you want to get involved in the walking club, we could get you a permission slip. Your parents can drop you off. I might be wrong on the time. It's either 6, I think it's 6:45, so 6:45. It might be 6:50. But they will drop you off right here at the front door, which is the car rider line, and Mrs. Bartram or myself are at the door to let you in the mornings. It was Mrs. Bartram this morning, and I know you guys learned all kinds of things about Indiana. There we go. I'm a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. Have a great day in the Webb, okay? Make sure you're doing it right. Oh, and 2 birthdays. Remember, I announced them yesterday, just in case I forgot today, but I didn't forget. So happy birthday to Felicity Fuller and Nathan Heyman. Make sure you come down and get your birthday backpack charms. Mrs. Reinierson or Mrs. McLean would love to celebrate your birthday with you. Okay, make sure you're doing it right.